In this video, we are going to discuss about waterfall model. What is waterfall model? Waterfall model is one of the process models used in software development, and this model is described as sequential design process. Why it is called as sequential design process? The reason is that is in waterfall model certain steps or certain activities has to be carried out one after the other. That is, for example, here the activities like communication, planning, modeling, construction, and deployment takes place in the waterfall model. Once the communication activity gets completed, then only the planning phase gets started. When planning phase gets completed, the third one, that is the modeling activity, takes place. So each and every activity is carried out only when the previous activity gets completed. Hence, this waterfall model is described as sequential design process. And this waterfall model is also called as classic life cycle model. And now we shall see the activities that are being carried out in waterfall model in a detailed way. This waterfall model consists of five steps. So the first one is communication. In communication, the software development team communicates with the users or the customers and finds out their requirement. And after identifying the requirement, they move on to the planning phase. In planning, certain things are estimated. That is, what will be the total cost incurred for the development of software, and what is the time duration required to complete the software development, and how we are going to keep track of the software development activities, and what technology we are going to use for the development of software. So all these questions are asked, analyzed, and planning is done. And after planning, the third activity takes place, that is modeling. In modeling, the architectural design is carried out, and it has been analyzed. And after this modeling activity, the construction activity takes place. In construction activity, full functionality is given to the modules that has been defined in the architectural design by writing coding using the suitable programming language. And also the product is tested to find out whether it is giving us the correct result or not. And after testing, the last activity is deployment activity. That is, the product is made to be executed in the customer's environment, and the software development team provides support in executing the product in their own environment and gets feedback from the users. Next, we shall see when we can use this waterfall model. Waterfall model can be used when the requirements are well known, clear, and fixed. The reason is in this waterfall model, everything is all the activities are moving in a forward direction, that is one after the other, but there is no movement in the reverse direction. So we cannot travel back to make any changes. Hence, the requirements should be well known, clear, and fixed. Also, we should understand the technology that we are going to use in the software development process, and there shouldn't be any ambiguous requirements. And the main thing is the size of the project should be small. The reason is if the size of the project is small means then we can clearly have the requirements in a fixed way. It will be very easy for us to define the requirements in a clear and precise way. Hence, this waterfall model can be used when the size of the project is small. And next we shall see what are the advantages of this waterfall model. The advantages are it is simple to implement because here in each and every phase gets started when its previous phase gets completed. There is no overlap of any phases. Also, all the stages are clearly defined. Next, the disadvantages of waterfall model. The main disadvantage is any requirements cannot be incorporated in between the product development. All the requirements has to be defined first. Hence, this model is said to be a poor model for long and ongoing projects. Next, we shall see what is V model. V model stands for the variant of the waterfall model. It provides a way to visualize how verification and validation actions are applied. So here it is described in this diagram. So here you could see in the left hand side we have the phases used for the product development, requirement gathering, system analysis, software design, module design, and all these things are implemented by writing coding. So after writing coding, so here you could see in the right hand side we have the testing phases. So different types of testings are carried out to find out whether we have built the right product or not. Hence, this V model, it provides us with an opportunity to find out whether the software developed is a good quality or not. Thank you.